What's up, everybody? Look what we're doing today. We're about to hook up to a Walmart trailer. Check this bad boy out. You know, we normally haul flatbed, but when you're sitting at home and a mile and a half from your house, you get an email. 460 miles for $2,000. Hook up to it, pull it there, drop it. We'll run it, I guess. Any way to make money. Now that's something you don't see. A Walmart trailer behind a truck with a headache rack. This thing needs a wash, bad. Doing something a little different today. We've got a truck that normally pulls a step deck, and we're pulling a 53-foot Walmart trailer. Just want to talk to you real quick about what we're doing today. It's nothing. It's not a normal thing. We're not going to normally be doing it. Essentially, kind of the stars aligned, and we have a one of my drivers had a family emergency, and so this truck was at my house. He wasn't driving it. It was just sitting there, and I was sitting at home last night. Got an email from JB Hunt. Hey, you know, would you be interested in doing a power only? Well, there's a Walmart distribution center right near my house. And when I say near, like when we go to our nearest little fast food restaurant, we drive right past it. So right down the road. You know, normally I just ignore those emails because they don't pay, but I thought, hey, you know, this is only running 450 miles. Let's just see what they're paying. And they were at 1,800. I beat them up to $2,000 for 450 miles. I'm not pulling my trailer. I'm pulling their own trailer. I was in and out of there in 10 minutes this morning. I literally pulled in, walked into the office. They said, it's this trailer number. It's right over there. Backed under it. You know, got everything hooked up. Did my pre-trip on it. Checked everything out. And was out of there. It was quick. And hopefully I don't even need to put it in a dock where I'm delivering it to. It's just getting dropped in their yard. So I was like, hey, you know, the trailer's sitting there. I kind of had everybody, all my truck drivers are lined out. One guy's, you know, is lined out till Wednesday of next week. The other guy's lined out till at least Monday. And I thought, hey, make a quick couple grand, run down there. It looks like they're going to have a trailer that I may just drop this one and actually re-hook to another one coming right back. So this may turn out to be a pretty nice little run. Normally, I want to make sure everybody knows this is a one-off thing. You know, you just typical YouTube. You hear everybody bragging about how much they make. This load, it looks like, based on the load board, their load board usually pays around $1,000, $1,100, and you know I wouldn't touch it for that. That's horrible. But they must just not have anyone to move them because they're willing to pay $2,000 on it. So, yep. So we just hooked up to the trailer. It was already loaded. Pulling it down 450 miles away, dropping it, possibly rehooking, and coming right back. And they'll be home again. And then next Monday, that driver actually comes back to get back on the road. So, hey, quick little money making thing while the truck was just sitting there. Kind of nice to get back into the truck too. I don't really spend a lot of time in the truck anymore. So, definitely a little different hauling a container. You know, hauling an actual semi 53-foot container trailer. It's a little different, but going all right. I think they only have 26,000 pounds in the box, so with the trailer, we're maybe at total 40,000 back there. So it does look a little funny because the truck is set up for flatbed, so it's got a big headache rack, 5-door headache rack with all the storage compartments and everything else, pulling this. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna try to start posting some more videos. I know I always say that. It's just, sometimes videos are not a revenue stream for me. So I try to help out when I can. I'm not perfect. I'm not doing everything the right way. You know, I know that, but hopefully some people are learning. Biggest thing I can say right now from what I've been seeing on load boards, I've talked to you guys about this, and you know, this still applies to hotshot, even though we're sort of moving away. Know your lane rates, guys. Know what that lane's paying. Don't take a load for $250 a mile if it's and think you're making a ton of money. If that lane is paying $4, if you don't know that the lane's paying $4 and you take a load for $250 a mile, and I want to be this is a kind of a side subject, and I've had arguments with people on this. Guys, a full truckload is a full truckload. Okay, period. End of story. If a customer wants to move a product from point A to point B, I don't care if it's a flange, I don't care if it's 44,000 pounds, I don't care if it's 1,000 pounds. If they want a dedicated trailer and they want it dedicated from point A to point B, that should pay what that lane rate is paying. Okay, that is how that works. They don't get a discount. The truck does not cost, other than slightly better fuel mileage, which on big rigs, you know, it's very, very minimal. But with the exception of slightly better fuel mileage, the costs don't change to run that big rig down the road or that hotshot down the road. The costs are not that big of a change. Now, if you're taking a small load and it's a partial, that's a little different. Okay, yeah, you need to move over there, buddy. Stay in your lane. You know, if it's partial, that's different. Partialing right now, I've never been an advocate of partialing. I just don't see partialing, especially right now, paying, because they're still moving partials at the same rates they were a year ago, and lane rates have doubled in some of these lanes. So know your lane rates. If you are curious about how to know your lane rates, watch my video on knowing your lane rates. I'm not going to get into it here, but the biggest thing, guys, is knowing this market is cyclical and being able to make that $4 a mile when you can, so that when it does drop down to back down to $2 a mile, you've put some money away to survive. So, all right, guys, quick little video. Hopefully we'll talk some more, and I will talk to y'all later. See ya.